Hello, it is Sunday, and I'm making a recipe with my free food. This is the Nolan Ryan. It's brisket plus sirloin ground beef patties, and this equals 1 pound. But I'm going to use it to make a recipe. Now, if any subscribers or new viewers are from Iowa or Illinois or the Midwest, y'all know what a maid Rite is, right? Maid Rite sandwiches. Well, they call this the Iowa sandwich because I think the word maid Rite, MAID-RITE, is a trademark word. So they call this the Iowa sandwich. And I've made this a couple of times, and I'm making it again, and I wanted to share it with you because it's so good. Oh my God, it's so good. And it tastes exactly like a maid Rite. Maybe they can't put it on the recipe, but I can say it out loud. This is a maid Rite. And these are the ingredients. That makes a maid Rite sandwich right here. Okay? Ground beef, onion, Worcestershire, mustard, olive oil, salt, pepper, and a cup of beef broth. Hallelujah! We're doing this. Okay, so here's the recipe. 1 pound ground beef, 1 teaspoon olive oil, 1/4 of a yellow onion minced. I do what I do. A cup of beef broth, 4 tablespoons of yellow mustard, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, 1/8 of a teaspoon, just salt and pepper to taste, okay? And then that's it. And they want you to fry the first 3 ingredients: 1 pound ground beef, olive oil, and onion. And cook the onion first. That takes the longest. And then drain whatever grease and add the rest of the ingredients. So here we go. We're going to do this thing. I'm so excited. Okay, this is my version of 1/4 of an onion minced. Okay, y'all do what you do, but I like onions, and that's 1/4 of an onion to me. And now I'm getting ready to, my version of a teaspoon of olive oil, LOL. Onion and olive oil, hitting up the beef next. So moving along, I'm still working the ground beef and the onion and the olive oil, okay? And then once you fry up the first 3 ingredients, which is onion, ground beef, and the olive oil, they tell you to add all the ingredients next. Add the remaining ingredients. And then you're supposed to cook until the liquid absorbs. So the next ingredients are 1 cup of beef broth. This is what I use. Better than bouillon. A teaspoon and 1 cup of water. But then it's like 4 tablespoons of mustard and 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire and salt and pepper. Okay? So I'm going to put this and this in here with this and this in here. And then I'm going to put the lid on it and shake it up. Because that's really your maid Rite right there. I mean, that's just ground beef and onion and olive oil. This makes it taste like a maid Rite. So I'm going to put everything in here and shake it up and pour. This right here is what makes a maid Rite taste like a maid Rite. 1 cup of beef broth, 4 tablespoons of yellow mustard, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire, some salt, some pepper to taste. I shook it up. That is the maid Rite. So now I'm going to pour it in there, and I'm just going to cook it until the liquid is absorbed, is what it said. Okay, here we go. Now, the very first time I ever made this, I was like, oh no, I've just wasted all these ingredients because I didn't like how it smelled. That mustard, that yellow mustard, has a very distinct smell when it goes in. And I was like, oh man. And I'm all about waste not, want not, so I was going to eat it. Even if I didn't like it, I was not going to waste it. Or I was going to feed it to the dog after it cooled off. Oh no, you can't. Salt, pepper, mustard, Worcestershire, no, you can't feed it to a dog. Sorry. But then as the juice absorbed and it got better and better, the mustard smell wasn't as strong. And then it got to the point where that's it, I'm ready to put this on the bun. 1 bite, and it was a maid Rite. 1 bite, it's a maid Rite. Okay? I don't care what they say about calling it the Iowa sandwich, because when Roseanne had her show, and she had that restaurant, that diner, the lunchbox, she made this. And she was always getting in trouble because they talked about the town across the river in Illinois that she was copying their meat sandwich, she said. She just called it the meat sandwich. And they're calling this the Iowa sandwich. It's a made right, y'all. It is a made right. Bada bing, bada bang. Okay? Waiting for the juice to absorb. Okay, my pet. Check it out. The liquid is absorbed. This is a made right. This is a made right. Now, I don't have a hamburger bun, but this stuff is so good, you can put it on anything. And even eat it out of the... So I have one piece of free oat bread left, and I'm going to make a little half sandwich, so, you know, because the proof is in the pudding, but I've made this before, and it is so good! Okay, whenever I ordered a made right, I would always have a fork or a spoon because it would kind of tumble out of the bun. It's so good. So I'm going to flip this over and give it a little smash, and then I'm going to take a bite. Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness, I can't wait. Oops. Oops. I'm so excited the phone almost fell on my hand. Okay, so this is a messy sandwich, but I don't care because I love it. Okay, come into my mouth. Let me get positioned here. Oh, yeah. Oh, Hello. Hello. Now, I got to tell you, I don't have many happy memories of Illinois or Iowa. This is one happy memory. The Made Right sandwich. This was a staple, especially after hours. We'd all tumble to the Made Right and have us a good old Made Right. It's so good, y'all. It is so good. Wait, I gotta take another bite. See how it crumbles out a little bit? You want this, okay? You want this. Yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. They call it the Iowa sandwich. Roseanne called it the meat sandwich. It's a Made Right. Anybody out there from the Midwest, this is your Made Right recipe. And you know, you can make a loaf of bread, and before you shape it into a loaf pan, cut it into buns and let it rise, and then bake it, slice it, bam! Okay? Bon appetit. I love you so much, and thank you for watching.